First ever podcast episode. All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump in off rip to our very first segment, which is going to be our movie review of Mando Grogu. So, Cannon, why don't you start us off with your score out of 10?
So, I thought Mandalorian Grogu, I gave it an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Okay, it's a top 6 Star Wars movie for me. I'll just go through some talking points.
Okay.
The action scenes were great, obviously. It's Mandalorian Grogu. We saw it in the Disney Plus show. Grogu was one of the best parts. I love the part where he's saving Mando and he's taking care of Mando. I think that was one of the best parts. So funny. Rada was cool. He kept on repeating the same line over and over again. That was kind of annoying, but you know. And really the only bad part was the 3D, which me and you saw it in.
Yeah,
3D
dude, I
made it
hated
like
that.
weird.
Yeah, we watched it in like 3D IMAX with the glasses.
Really?
Yeah.
And it like, I don't know, maybe it's just my eyes, but I like couldn't focus. Like some of the parts were really fuzzy. That was not fun.
That's probably the worst part of it.
Yeah, I did
even
not
with the
enjoy that
movie.
at all. But yeah, that had nothing to do with the movie, but that was my low point of that movie. All right, why don't you give us your score?
I gave it a 7 out of 10.
Why? What's your reason? Why 7?
I don't have it in my top 6 Star Wars movies. I felt it was more of a 2-part episode of season 2 of Mandalorian.
I just think it is just false. Like I just think that's like, dude, it's so
And
good.
season 2 is pretty good. Also.
Yeah, season 2 is like the best season.
Right, yeah. It would
What's
be,
better than season 1? Season
one.
2? No way,
Tighter
dude.
story.
Season 2, dude. The last 2 episodes, number 1 of season 2,
Episodes, the
I think
entire
are.
season is better.
I think the 2
Season
episodes
2
are better than all of season 1.
Season 2, you've got Boba,
Yeah,
you've got
dude, it's-
Luke, you've got the
All right.
Dude,
the
that
death-
final
the
episode,
Death
that
Troopers.
finale is like a top 3 finale for me, dude.
Okay. Well,
It's so good.
But for Mando and Grogu, I agree. The action was incredible.
Oh.
My favorite part was when he's taking down the AT-STs in the beginning.
AT-ATs?
Yeah, the AT-ATs, my bad.
Yeah, it's all good.
At the beginning, where he just goes and blows up 3 of them.
Yeah.
And I mean, you got to see Stormtrooper aim when he's just on that little walker and he's just weaving through.
Yeah.
And they still couldn't hit him. And I like. Was it in the opening scene or was when he was coming in one of the AT-ATs? It just reminds me of a Star Wars version of Batman. Like maybe it was the first scene. You couldn't even see who was fighting who.
Yeah.
And then he
Oh,
just
the
shows
dark?
up and you hear the.
oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That was
yeah.
in the opening. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the best scene.
Dude,
I think
I think they really undersold it with the entire marketing. Like they marketed the first half of the movie. Like I kind of knew what was going to happen that first half, and then once they caught Mando again, who was the twins caught Mando again. I had no idea what was. I was on the edge of my seat, dude. I was so hyped for that. I think they super undersold this movie. Like I think the cinematics weren't great. Like I think some of the best things of like original, like the show Mando was those cinematic scenes of like that. What's the one? Him walking at like the sun behind him.
Oh yeah.
So cool.
Like when he's reaching out at Grogu. in season
Yeah,
one.
like that. Like they didn't really have that. But other than that, I
think
it
the
was
best
great.
scene, like the best scenery in the movie, was when they went to that the city to get
Rada. Yeah,
and the
yeah.
gladiator fights.
Yeah.
That city and the music that
Dude, the music was peak.
Ludwig was playing
The
there.
music was peak.
Yeah, that was sick.
that music was amazing. Yeah.
Also, I liked Embo. I forgot to say that Embo was really cool.
Embo, I think he was underused,
yeah,
but he was so sick. Dude, I'm a huge fan of the Clone Wars. Seeing Embo just brought chills. Like it was such a cool thing, dude. It was dope.
What was your score?
I gave it a 7.5.
Okay.
So that like, for me, there's out of Star Wars movies, I would say it's high. But among all movies, I have 4 movies all time that are ranked 10 out of 10.
Wow. Only 4?
Yeah, I have 4 movies. Right, there's a lot of 8s, there's a lot of 9s. I think this is a solid movie. I think it has good, like y'all said, action, whatnot. I think the CGI is not great. At some moments, I'm like, I don't enjoy this. And then it did feel like there wasn't a great conclusion. It just like I do understand what you're saying. It just kind of happened. Like there was no big ending, you know.
Yeah.
So that's a bit of a downer for me. But I mean, like I watched it with Cannon. We walked out of the theater. I was so pleased because everything I'd been saying was this movie sucks. This is just a fun quote unquote fun movie for kids. The story, yeah, it's just 2 episodes of it, and I was like, that was awesome. Like it's gonna be my #1 movie of the year. Like it's
Yeah. I was in there crying, laughing at the little dudes helping out Grogu.
Oh, I know. Yeah, dude.
Good shot, baby. It's like that's hilarious.
We're forgetting about Spider-Man Brand New Day. That's also coming out in like a month.
Well, yeah, but dude,
Doomsday.
I've always been prone
Odyssey?
to Star Wars. Like those movies, I might even rank them higher. But my favorite movie of the year is going to be Mando Grogu, just because I think it's like I've loved Star Wars since I was 6. Like it's #1 franchise for me.
What do you think about them just bringing back the what's that ship called?
Razor Crest.
Yeah, the Razor Crest.
I hated that. I really didn't like that.
Yeah.
That pissed me off.
I
because
like the Naboo. Was that what it was?
the Naboo Starfighter.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I
Isn't it
think
like the end?
no, it's like bringing back Gamora from the dead and bringing back Robert Downey Jr. as Doomsday. Like it's such a cop out. It's like, oh, it's the Razor Crest again. Oh, like whereas like it was this huge thing and and it got blown up and it was this huge. He had to find this new ship and it was. I thought that was such a good story, and that's just nope. He's got a new one, and we're not going to tell you how he got it. It's just there now. Like
He just needed a bigger ship to carry Rada.
yeah, like that's
yeah.
it's just plot friendly.
Why?
Oh my gosh, I never even thought about that. That's the whole thing.
Yeah,
That does make
100%
sense.
that's why they did that.
Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah. But